Mawana Sugars is the stock that we're talking about. That stock has performed. It's up around 100% plus in 2016. Siddharth Shriram, the chairman of the company, is now with us. Mr. Shriram, hi. Thank you very much for taking the time out. There is this particular unit in UP which you were planning to divest. Can you just give us any more details in terms of where that transaction's reached or what the update on that is?
Yes. Mawana had run into payment problems with farmers and bankers. And so to overcome that, we decided to sell Titavi Sugar Complex, our unit in Muzaffarnagar district. And that sale has been conducted and part of the funds have flowed. And there's a process, timeline by which and triggers by which further payments will come. With those funds, we are intending to pay the farmers of Mawana Sugar Factory. Titavi has already been sold and the farmers of Titavi have already been paid. So if this concludes completely as we plan, we will be in pretty good shape as far as payments to farmers go.
All right.
With bankers, we are negotiating one-time settlements so that we can get that also into balance.
All right, Mr. Shriram, so you paid your farmers. I think you raised close to around 375 crores approximately. What's your total debt currently, and what could be the negotiation you're looking at with banks? What can the debt come down to?
Well, the total debt to banks, which are NPA, we are not paying the banks at this point, will be about 380 crores.
380 crores.
And to farmers now, we owe 160 crores. With the proceeds of the sale from Titavi, we expect to clear the farmer dues of past year and restructure the balance of the bank debt to within manageable limits for the prospective sugar business in the coming years.
Any more divestment that would be on the cards besides just this unit?
There's nothing on the anvil at all at this point. However, it should be noted that the sugar industry, which did quite well because of the Maharashtra and northern Karnataka drought. If you recall, just 12-15 months ago, the prices of sugar were sitting at 22,000 rupees a ton. And then there was a projected drought in Maharashtra and Karnataka, which pushed prices up to 36,500 tons. And thereby, the economy of all the mills in the country got improved considerably. However, now the drought is over and the effect of demonetization, because there is no cash in the retail market for all practical purposes, is causing consumption of sugar to fall very dramatically.
Okay.
This is resulting in a change of sentiment, and the sugar prices have already slumped by 2,500 to 3,000 rupees a ton, while because of electoral reasons in UP, sugarcane prices have been raised. So should this effect of sale of sugar and stock of thereby increasing stock of sugar continue, I believe that the sugar industry will be in severe doldrums once again. I do hope the policy makers are going to reflect their policies in this regard.
Well, Mr. Shriram, do you see any kind of possibility that the sugarcane prices, that's the SAP price that has been fixed, I think at around 315, could there be another increase?
I doubt that, because the minister is also talking in terms of sugar prices declining. So I think the UP government has acted in pretty good faith and pretty well.
All right. So,
But how the rest of the national market will change, we don't know.
How has business been, sir, post November 9th in terms of demonetization? Say your interaction with farmers, you spoke about how there's been a correction in sugar prices, but if you could give us some anecdotal information in terms of operations on the ground, as well as maybe the working capital crunch that you might be facing?
Well, you see, what happens in the sugar business, sugar is an edible commodity, as you know. So this is sold by us to traders, who then retail it out into the wide market across the country. Now that market has pretty much been a cash market. Now if there's no cash, or very little cash, the transactions come to a standstill. This is not only for Mawana, it's across the whole industry. This is why, you know, even for weddings and all that, the wedding season's by and large been a flop because there wasn't enough ability for wedding, you know, people who are getting married to celebrate properly. There just wasn't enough cash.
Would that mean that, say, even though Q3 is one of your best quarters, if I'm not mistaken, would that mean that it's going to be much, say, you've reduced your expectations in terms of fundamentals, in terms of earnings for Q3 as opposed to earlier?
There's no doubt about that. Yes, there's no doubt about that.
So what is the reduction in?
The prices are down. The reduction, you see, we'll expect to produce in Q3 about 60,000 tons of sugar. It'll make a difference of about 25 crores.
All right, Mr. Shriram, thanks so much, sir, for joining in and in fact giving us you know, all those details. It's not looking like a very good picture, actually. Remember, the stock is up close to around 140% in this year.